Welcome to Local Everywhere. My guest today is my good friend, the Vivacious Vegan, Irene Farrer. So, Irene, you're going to be doing an event. Tell us a little bit about the event and why it's important.
Okay, so this Saturday, we are celebrating Juneteenth. It's the Hamilton Hill Arts 23rd Juneteenth celebration. It is extremely important, of course, because everyone now knows that President Biden made June 19th a national holiday.
Mhm.
And for I'm glad that that happened. But this has actually been happening in Schenectady. This celebration in Central Park in Schenectady has been happening for 23 years.
Oh,
Uh,
good.
oh, yeah. So we basically come together on Friday, today,
Mhm.
and you go to the cemetery, and it's it's um it's a memorial, but it's also to say thank you to our ancestors for all of their hard work and everything that they've been through. We just appreciate them. And um, on Saturday, which is tomorrow, that's when, there's a celebration for freedom, for just being able to move forward with life and coming together in Jubilee. So we have vendors, and I will be vending, of course. I have my sea moss products,
Good.
and I'm also going to be singing about food and its nutritional value.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about what you'll be singing.
Okay, so do you mind if I tell you why I do this?
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, awesome. Well, I definitely am singing about food, and I actually describe what the foods have, the nutritional value of the foods, and how delicious they are. And the reason why I do this is because once I changed my eating habits, I noticed a change in my whole being, and I was I wasn't tired. I was happier. I was able to do many things that I didn't think I could still do. Um, and I had so much energy, and my gut was so clean. And it was just such a difference. So I wanted to tell everybody about it. So I started just talking about it and telling everyone, oh, this was so great. It was amazing no one wants to hear it. No one wants to just talk about it back then. And this is back in 2009. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put it to a parody, just put it to some music that I really like. And I found some songs that I really like. And I just started writing information about the food to the music, if that makes sense. So that's really what a parody is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So an example is there's a song I really enjoy. It's called Lean Back, but my song is Green Facts.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And then there's another song called Reasons by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Mm-hmm.
But my song is Melons.
Okay. Now, let me ask you a couple of questions about your diet.
Okay.
When did you become a vegan?
Became a vegan December 2009.
Now, before that, what was your diet like?
So it's interesting because growing up, I ate beef, chicken, fish, right? And then once I became an adult, I became a pescatarian.
Oh,
I took,
what?
yeah, pescatarian.
Okay, what is that?
That's when you eat all fruits, vegetables, um, nuts, etc., and fish. So it's
Uh-huh.
really, yeah, it's like a vegan with fish, eating fish.
Uh-huh.
And then I stopped eating the fish because I realized that fish are beings too. And I really didn't want to consume them. And I became sick at one point. So I stopped eating the fish. And
Uh-huh.
I just started eating plant-based foods. But I did kind of eat because there's all types of veganism, or there's all types of vegans. So I would eat processed food that weren't made with meat. However, they were overly processed, so it wasn't necessarily that healthy. And you
Uh-huh.
learn that along the way.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So you've been singing about this for a while.
I have. I have. I want to say I actually started in 2015, I think, um, at the Earth Day event in, I think I was asked to perform at an Earth Day event in Washington Park.
Okay.
So much fun. So much fun. Because, it's new, it's different, and people don't know what to think of it because I'm singing, I'm performing, and I'm moving with it. I'm not a stand up and just hold a microphone type of performer. I'm a mover. And I just like to express myself and dance and sing and just show how much energy you can have.
Mhm.
And that started in 2015 at the Earth Day event, and I've been going ever since.
And you performed outside the Capital District of New York State?
You know, I can't. Okay, so I did in Philadelphia and trying to think, Georgia. Was it Georgia? Ooh, I don't want to lie here. I think it was Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it was, cute little fun free thing, just having fun because I just want to share with everyone that it's okay to be vegan. It's okay to live that lifestyle, and it's so much fun. And you can learn more. A lot of people will say to me, "Oh, I went and purchased melons because you sang that song," or, I I changed my lifestyle because of green facts, because green facts basically just gives you the facts.
Mm-hmm.
And I have another song called Eggplant. And, people didn't know that it was a nightshade plant. And some people didn't know that it may not be the best to eat eggplant while you're pregnant. So I say those things in my songs, in my lyrics.
Mm-hmm. So you write songs about different foods.
Yes. Yes. I write them about foods and herbs and lifestyle. Yeah.
So the event is going to be Saturday, right?
Yes, it's going to be this Saturday at Central Park in Schenectady.
Okay.
It starts at 1 p.m., but I don't go on until 4. So I want to see everyone there around then. Uh, and yes, the event is going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of vendors, there'll be food there, and just a great time of celebration, and everyone's invited.
And is it free?
It's free. Oh, it's free. It's outdoors. It's free. Parking might be, the only challenge. Everything else, once you get there, oh my God, you're gonna have so much fun. You bring a chair. You don't have to bring a chair because there are chairs there. But if you want to sit on the lawn of behind the theater or
Mhm.
on the lawn up there, yeah.
I hope it doesn't rain on your parade tomorrow.
I heard it's supposed to rain, but I'm okay with that. If it rains, I want it to rain in the morning and then let the sun come out for the afternoon event, and or let it be beautiful the entire day, high 80s, and then it can rain at 9 o'clock.
So, you do songs about different foods.
Yes.
What's your audience like?
It's all ages,
Hmm.
and it's mainly just people who want to learn and want to have a good time,
Hmm.
really. It's usually just because usually it's at a fair or a function where everyone's invited. But once people start hearing the beat, and I mean, it could be anyone, and they just bop to it, and then they're just like, wait a minute, that's not the other song. What is she saying? And then they'll just start saying the hook. They'll start singing it with me.
Uh-huh. Well,
I encourage it too, why not?
now, has anybody come up to you after they've seen you perform and when they go back and they live their life? Has anybody come up to you and say, "Hey, Irene, you changed my life by what you're doing"? Has that happened to you?
Not by just the singing, but by them seeing me. And they always say, "Where'd you get your energy from?" You
Uh-huh.
know? Now, I have had people say to me that they changed the way they eat, or they incorporated more fruits and vegetables into their life it. I call it life it, not diet, because we're living, we're not dying, right? So
Oh,
we want to stay
that's
alive.
good. Uh-huh.
So yeah, so they'll say, "Oh, I added, I had a melon today," or "I ate some fruit after dinner," or they'll say something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good, 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 good. So, uh, tomorrow at uh Central Park, is it in Schenectady?
Yes, Central Park in Schenectady starts at 1 p.m.
Okay. And if somebody has plans for tomorrow, will you be performing throughout the summer in the Capital District?
So I've been asked to perform at three other events, but
Uh-huh.
nothing was solid. So I don't want to say that I'll be there. However, anyone can go to my website or any of my social media platforms, and I'll have the information there.
Okay. Now give your contact information out.
Okay, so so I am the Vivacious Vegan. Um, .com. That's my website. And then I'm the Vivacious Vegan on Instagram and on Facebook. Um, and that's it. I don't even know how to do my TikTok. I'm
Okay.
starting the TikTok. I'm starting the TikTok.
Okay. Okay. So Irene, good luck tomorrow. We
Thank you, Cynthia.
and we'll talk again.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you for having me. I really appreciate this.
It's my pleasure.
So much fun.
You've been listening to the Vivacious Vegan, my friend Irene Farrell. I'm Cynthia Pooler. This is local everywhere, and if you like this show, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Have a great day.